years were working on a barrel horse mare that was having some trouble with her speed. What she wanted to do is she was wanting to run off, and what the rider was doing was kind of panicking and maybe pulling with two reins to get her stopped. And you take a look at your arm and you take a look at that horse's neck, and if you're going to have a tug of war or an arm wrestle with them, you can check out pretty easily that who's going to win it. So it's to get these horses to where they can come back. And this is a barrel horse, and it wouldn't be any different than if you're working on a thoroughbred. You got to use a lot of lateral, where you're going to have to bend quite a bit. So I spent quite a bit of time when I just got on this mare and is doing a lot of lateral flexation, where I'm bending her back and forth and wanting to get her relaxed. Because I'm well aware that on a horse that really wants to run off, if you're going to be pulling on two hands like that, they're going to outpower you, and you're not going to fix the problem. And that's the problem with a lot of folks that maybe want to get into speed events with their horses, and they don't take the time to get them broke and get them to where they have quite a bit of control on them before they add that speed. Some horses can handle, speed events real easily, where they can bring that energy up and bring it down. But other horses, they get, it's almost like an adrenaline rush. Well, there is an adrenaline rush they're getting, but they get high on it. And we say like they get high on oxygen when they're running, and they just go really fast, and they lose their mental ability to function, to where they're just running off, and they can be quite dangerous. So what I've been doing when I've been working on this mare is just slowing things down a lot, to where I'm going back to where I want to offer a soft feel, to where when I apply some pressure, when I'm using two hands here, when I apply some pressure, I'm waiting for her to give to me and getting that release. Now this mare understands it, so she's telling me that in her background somewhere, someone has spent some time getting her soft. But what has happened is a lot of that softness that was there, that understanding, has been lost when they're racing her, which is very common. So what I've been doing is just kind of really taking my time, relaxing where I can bring her down, getting her soft in the face, and get her understanding that she doesn't have to go 90 miles an hour everywhere. That was more like it. She felt that the energy that I was offering, she felt that, she picked it up, and she traveled with it. Here, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to bring up a little bit more light. I don't want her to think it's yippee time to go running off, but I'm going to have just a little more life. I'm going to walk for a while. There it is. She's finding it. Good. Good. Just a little more light, then a walk for a while. She's not there. That was a big change right there when she gave to me. As you can see, if you can see my hands, when she gives to me, I give to her. Maybe she'll do it there. So what I do is I open my hand. Now I'm going to sit down here and I'm going to quit going. There. Okay, now I'm not really crazy about the frame she got stopped in, but she's figuring out about following that life that I'm offering. If I'm not going anywhere, I don't want her to go anywhere. If I am going somewhere, I want her to rate the speed that I'm asking her for. If I'm going slow, she should go slow. If I'm going a little faster, she should go faster. And then when I sit down and get stopped, it's time for her to get stopped. The speed that they can travel should be related to the life in your body. So that life in your body, your hands should support that, not the other way around. It's not your hands that should be dominant.